Hello, my name is Jeanne and I'm a principal at the International Ethics Standard Board for Accountants, IESBA for short. The IESBA is an independent global standard-setting body dedicating to developing ethics and independent standards for professional accountants worldwide. Its work is essential in strengthening the public trust in financial and non-financial information, which in turn supports financial markets and economies. I'm delighted to introduce to you today the consultation paper of IESBA on collective investment vehicles and pension funds and auditor independence. Today, I'll share with you why IESBA initiated this workstream and provide you with an overview of the paper's purpose, its key content, and how you can engage with this important consultation. So, what is the motivation for this consultation paper? Investment schemes, including mutual funds, pension funds, as well as other pooled investment vehicles, play a massive role in today's global economy. As highlighted in the paper, at the end of 2023, regulated funds held nearly $69 trillion in net assets, or about 27% of the world capital market value. In the EU alone, pension funds' total assets represented about 25% of GDP. In the United States, over $27 trillion is held in pension funds alone. So often, collective investment vehicles and pension funds, which is collectively referred to investment schemes in the paper, don't have their own employees. Instead, they rely on external managers, investment advisors, and service providers to manage and operate the investments. These parties we call connected entities. So this setup actually raises some critical questions. So who counts as the audit client when assessing auditor independence? Should certain connected parties, like investment advisors or trustees, be included in that scope? And do the existing independence rules sufficiently safeguard the public interest? So during 2024, the IESBA project team gathered information about investment schemes as well as auditor independence. In March this year, the IESBA released its consultation paper about auditor independence as well as investment schemes. Its purpose is to seek stakeholder feedback on the provisions of the IESBA Code and the clarity about their application to audits of these investment schemes. The consultation paper specifically addresses connected parties that are associated with investment schemes, but would not necessarily be captured as part of the audit client for assessment of auditor independence. This consultation paper also includes questions about whether certain interests, relationships, and circumstances between the auditor and investment scheme and those connected parties pose any threat to auditor independence. This feedback will inform the IESBA's project team's recommendation to the board as to whether revisions to the IESBA codes is warranted and to ensure the code remains robust and fit for purpose in addressing auditor independence under the circumstances. So the consultation paper dives into some major issues. So the first is definitions. Are the code's definitions on audit client and related entity robust enough to cover the complex relationships involved in investment schemes? Connected parties. These are parties that might influence, manage, or impact the financial performance or reporting of the investment scheme, yet they may fall outside the formal independence assessments. The paper reviews how various jurisdictions like the United States, Australia, India, and EU handle auditor independence. For example, the United States Securities Exchange Commission rules expanded the audit client definition to include investment advisors, whereas other jurisdictions apply different approaches or requirements. While no recent audit failures linked to independence issues were identified, the sheer size and importance of these funds make it critically to proactively ensure robust ethical safeguards. So the paper presents 6 key questions for stakeholders to reflect on and respond to. So these include whether the code's definition adequately cover all necessary parties, whether the conceptual framework is sufficiently clear and consistently applied, and whether additional guidance or jurisdiction-specific considerations should be incorporated. The IESBA is eager to hear from a wide range of voices, including auditors, investors, and regulators, to ensure the IESBA's work is balanced and provide with practical realities with strong ethical foundations. So the question is, how can you participate? So the comment period closes on June 30th, 2025. You can submit your feedback electronically via the IESBA website. All responses will be publicly available. So this is your opportunity to contribute to this global dialogue and maintaining and enhancing the financial trust in reporting. We want to thank you in advance for your consideration and taking the time to engage with this important initiative. For more details, you can visit the IESBA website on www.ethicsboard.org. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.